I don't want to hear it for the man of the year anymore. I don't want to hear it. Psychopaths. All of you. You. Oh my God. You got, like, I can't watch it, man.
Hey ladies, welcome back to Somebody Come Listen to This podcast. I am your host, Nava. If I sound a little different, it is because I just woke up. Today is Friday, June the 19th. No, the 20th. Friday, June the 20th. And I decided to take off of work today just because I'm tired. So, y'all, let's talk about this whole Man of the Year trend. I was over on Imani Forrester's channel. She's one of my favorites. And I was at work the other day and she was talking about this trend. I hadn't heard about it. So y'all know I had to put in my little 2 cents. This trend is really toxic. It's showing text messages and voicemails and videos of men just being extra toxic and women crying like it's going to make a difference. Before we get started, I want to say that Imani has a book on Amazon that you ladies should go check out. It is called 30 Reasons Why Men Deserve Nothing. It is really reasonable. It is like, I think $8 or $9, not even $9. But yeah, it has 4.5 stars. So I'm guessing it is doing pretty good. I haven't bought it yet, but I do plan on buying it. Imani girl, if you're listening, thank you for the shout out, y'all. It is really hard to do these videos. It's really hard to keep going. That's why I haven't been consistent in posting these videos, because I feel like it's not helping anybody. But not Imani, but Shanice gave me a shout out the other day, and it really gave me a boost and made me want to keep going. Like, y'all have no idea, when some of your favorites give you a shout out, it pushes you to keep going. We want to stop because of all of the censoring. As some of y'all know, over on TikTok, my page got taken for like the 3rd time. So I just started a new TikTok page. Y'all please go support it. It is Nava Says instead of Nava Speaks. So I had to do something different. Hopefully they won't mess with me, but even if they do, I will keep this YouTube channel. YouTube is also shadow banning content like this for reasons that we know. Like, I'm always posting stuff about women being abused, about what men are doing. And right now we know that MAGA probably runs TikTok. So, and we know that their number one goal is to get women to be in marriages, especially white women, because they want more white families, white babies. So right now, it's really important that we don't stop speaking about this stuff. If you're thinking about starting your own channel, I suggest that you do that this year, because your voice is very much needed. I know y'all are in the comments and listening to these videos and you want to give your own 2 cents. It's really not hard to start your own channel. I use iMovie. It is free. And I also use Canva to do like my thumbnails and stuff. It's free also, unless you want to do, certain things like cropping out your background. Then Canva is like $14.99 a month. It's not that expensive. So you can just use iMovie and Canva to get a channel started, and your iPhone to record your videos. If you want to get a little bit more advanced, you can go use StreamYard. StreamYard is not that expensive. I used to use it, but just to post like pre-recorded videos, I'm fine with iMovie and Canva alone. Yeah, ladies, these men are out here causing havoc. They are changing laws. They're trying to change the laws now to where you cannot vote if you're not married. They're trying to change it to where you cannot have health care insurance if you are not married. They are literally trying to take us out and force us to be in these relationships with them. Y'all are going to see some of the relationships I'm talking about, but what I want y'all to know, that the root cause of this issue is women not selectively mating, and women thinking that sex is love, and women thinking that men are going to be able to give them the love that they want, and trying to teach men how to love them and trying to teach men how to feel about them. It hasn't happened in ever. It's never happened. Men, there's sole purpose here, as we can see, is to destroy this planet, to destroy women and children. Y'all will see it in these videos. If y'all go back and look at some of my old videos, you'll see it. If you go back and look at some of Princella's old videos, even if there are some things you don't agree with her, how she talks about women now. I know a lot of y'all don't like the way that y'all think she victim blames. No, she's trying to teach women to not be victims anymore, how to not be victims. And instead of getting in these situations continuously and having the same things happen over and over and then crying and saying, oh, I'm a victim. No, y'all have to know that y'all are in the belly of the beast, and the beast are the people that you are choosing to bring onto this planet. The people who are now trying to force you to bring them onto this planet. That's the beast. So I'm going to get into some of these videos, ladies, and as always, because I'm trying to teach those who will listen, I'm trying to teach. I'm going to be in and out with my commentary, so I'll be back after this.
Hear it for the band of the year.
Said was I'm sorry. Like what?
That's
what?
the issue. Is that
What else do I say? Like
when your girlfriend of 3 years has a miscarriage, and that's all you can say.
what
over
else
text.
do you say in that situation, Caitlin? What else do you say that makes that better? There's nothing you say. Like I don't.
You can
understand.
at least try and tell me that you're here for me.
Bro, I said I was sorry. What else does that not mean? What?
You're yelling at me and trying to tell me that I'm starting something when I was just trying to have a calm conversation.
No, you're not trying to have a calm conversation. You're trying to attack me and try to say I've done something fucking wrong, like always, when I've done nothing. That's not trying to have a calm conversation, and that's not trying to talk. No, it's not trying to communicate. It's attacking. It's attacking. It's attacking. It's attacking. It's attacking.
Is that I try to have a calm conversation.
No, you don't. You try to attack me. You try to attack me, manipulate me like I'm the bad guy, make me apologize, make me feel like shit, is what you try to do.
That's what I try to do.
That's what you're trying to do right now. You're literally crying in my face trying to make me feel like shit when I've done
I'm not even in your
nothing.
face. I'm across the room.
You're crying to like what?
I'm crying because you hurt my feelings.
What did I do to hurt your feelings? I said I was sorry. How does that hurt your feelings?
Because that's all you said.
What else do I...
Why are you yelling?
You're saying me saying I'm sorry hurts your feelings.
No, because you just said, I'm sorry. You didn't care about anything else. Like,
How is me saying I'm sorry me not caring about anything else? I just want
Move.
to drive my head through this fucking wall right now.
then fucking move and then you can do
No.
it. This is not what I want in a relationship.
But no.
Move!
No, just lay down!
Why are you screaming at
You're
me?
insane!
No, I'm not!
No, she's fucking insane!
How?
God! Every day we fight about fucking something! It's just something I'm always the fucking bad guy! It's always me! It's always me! Always me! No! It's always me! I'm always the bad guy! I can't take it! I'm always me! Always! Always, 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 always!
Damn it!
Always!
Drinking again?
Always! No! I'm so worked up!
Bruh, if this isn't the best thing since the bear conversation, like, I don't know what else is gonna get the awareness out there. Because when the bear conversation came up, all the men's were in an uproar, okay? They were roaring just like the fucking bear that they are, okay? And everyone was confused. All the men's were confused. Why are they choosing the bear? And now y'all are seeing. Now y'all are seeing. We should have dropped the text in the videos earlier. I got a slew of videos. A slew of videos. Voice messages. I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them in my phone for evidence. Evidence. Because what? Y'all are out of control. Your friends, your homies, your dads, your uncles, your cousins, out of control. out of control. And we've been saying it. We've been screaming it. But y'all are just now hearing us. Okay.
So I've been locked into this whole man of the year trend that's going around on TikTok right now. And I did not know y'all were dealing with niggas as trash, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Also, dox these niggas. They don't protect their identity and their private. Nah. Put that man on Front Street. I just seen one just now, not even 30 seconds ago, that said, I used to wish that you would die so that I could break up with you without being at fault. But you're still here, so I actually have to do it now. Sis, that's a threat. That's a threat. That man just threatened to kill you and you over here blacking out his face. Nah, put that man on Front Street. Matter of fact, call the police. Like, as a man, I could understand being a dog. I could understand. I don't condone it, but I could understand, the inability to keep your dick in your pants, right? Just fling that shit all over the place. But what I will never understand or get down with is the manner in which some of these niggas be disrespecting y'all in the most flagrant ways. Like, I don't get that. There's no reason for that. Just because you don't want to be with them, all of a sudden they need to die? Come on, it's not that deep. And ladies, y'all shouldn't tolerate that shit neither. If a motherfucker in your inbox talk crazy, dox that nigga.
It's like when you see a bad car accident and you're like that. Dude, some of the things these guys say to these women is absolutely insane. I don't even know how they come up with it. Dude, one of these videos was premeditated murder. The dude's talking about everything down to the last detail. Absolutely insane. She was in the comments saying he was in jail. Thank God. But if you want to look at the trend, it's down here. Y'all have to watch out for some of these men out here, dude. That's crazy.
Hear it for the band of the year.
Unsafe with me, even though I truly apologize, and you've seen that I didn't mean it. But
You didn't mean what?
what do you think? For rape?
The 3 times?
After that, when did it happen again?
So you did it 3 times, and you're
I've
sorry
explained
supposed to just
my
make
reason.
it not
Stop
happen.
bringing it up.
Hear it for the band of the year.
If you don't want to be in this relationship, tell me you're done. You're done?
Yes!
All right.
You're fucking done!
Well, you just told me you're done, so I don't have to say I'm done.
Oh, stupid fucking... Oh! I'm gonna run this bitch off the fucking road!
Do I need to call your mom and make sure you're good?
God damn you, you stupid fucking kid!
I just want to stop right here and say that I'm seeing a lot of women post man of the year videos about their man and showing like good text messages and trying to be positive to kind of counteract what these women are saying about their abusers. Stop it. Women like this need to stop it because there are way more cases of abuse than there are of good relationships with these men globally. Women like this are trying to gaslight you. They're trying to undermine what this whole trend is about. It's about bringing an awareness to women globally to wake women up. And women like this are trying to say, well, I got a good man. Forget what everybody else is going through. I got a good man. These are the women that are not going to be able to come. Like, I don't care how good my man is. I'm never going to get on there and when there's a trend like this that's going on with women showing their experiences globally and do some shit like that. I cannot be friends with women like that. Even if your man is good, okay, good for you. Don't try to jump on the trend that's highlighting the issue, a huge issue with women and men right now, and try to deflect and gaslight like that's not like it's not normal for all of these men to be doing this. Well, it's not normal, but this is what they're doing. This is their typical like behavior behind closed doors. Some of them even act like this in public, in front of their parents, in front of other people, but a lot of them hide it. So a lot of people don't know who they are. That's why you got people asking that stupid question like, where are y'all finding these men? Everywhere. Stop it.
Man of the Year trend is simultaneously so vindicating yet so infuriating that I want to fucking explode, because I've been on my TikTok account for like, I would say about 2 years now, shouting into the void about how all of these bad experiences that I have with men and how common they are, and I get comments from men constantly over and over again talking about, where are you finding these men? You must be choosing wrong. You must like it. I don't know a single man that would speak to any woman that way. Here are my comments saying, okay, this is the 5th video I've seen of you having a bad experience with a man. You must be lying. You must be making this up. You do know men like that because they're your friends, actually. They're your best friends, in fact. They're your buddies that you hang out with every week. They're your male coworkers. They're your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your dad. You know so many men like that. And you know what? And I'll give you one out, okay? Let's say that before this trend started, you really had no idea. You really had no idea that basically every single woman has had an experience like this. You really, really don't think that you know any man that has acted like this towards women. Now that you've seen the proof over and over and over again with your own eyes, if you choose to stay willfully ignorant about the fact that even the men that you surround yourself with are the men that are acting this way, I don't care. I don't care if you're lonely. I hope that you're lonely. In fact, I hope that you're lonely for the rest of your life, because you do not deserve to have women in your life. Your thought process is, oh, well, just women collectively are just so stupid. They don't know what a good man is. They don't know what's good for them. They just like to be abused.
Okay, let me stop right here and just say that some of y'all are probably going to get pissed off at me for saying this, but I am starting to think that women do like to be abused. Like, because I see women like repeating the same cycle over and over and over when it comes to choosing these men. Women are continually sleeping with these men, birthing these men, dating these men, marrying these men, and like just doing the same thing with these men over and over again. Sleeping with them, thinking it's going to make them fall in love, thinking your vagina is the best, ignoring red flags when they punch holes in the wall, or because usually if they're punching holes in the wall, it's going to escalate. Like eventually they're going to get tired of punching the wall, they're end up punching you. So that's just a red flag. That's like a universal red flag that a lot of women know about. I do think, because women get out of relationships and then they'll get into a relationship with another man and tell him exactly what she's looking for in a man, exactly what she wants, knowing that this man is going to listen to you and be everything you just told him that you want until he gets you pregnant. And then that's when the demon comes out. And sometimes it comes out before then. He'll just love bomb you and do everything you want because you just told him. Stop doing that. Women always do that. Women are online on these dating lines, knowing that 10 times out of 10, these men are just on there trying to sleep with you and trying to get somebody to move in with. Y'all know that. Like, okay, I'll say maybe 9 times out of 10. You might look up and get one. I'm gonna give them that. You might look up and get one. But other than that, no, women are repeatedly doing the same things, which is making me think that maybe they are used to the abuse and like the abuse because they don't give up hope. Women don't give up hope when it comes to finding that one good unicorn man.
They seek this behavior out. Like, if every single woman has an experience like this, who's doing it then? Who's doing it? Like, who is? I don't know what more you could possibly need because the proof is right in front of you, but I wish that you felt about yourself the way that I feel about you. That's what I'll say. Not that I need to prove myself to anyone, let alone men, because fuck that. I know what I've experienced from the time that I was 19 years old until just now. I'm about to turn 25 years old. Every single man that I have tried to date or befriend has hurt me in some way. Sexually harassed me, sexually assaulted me, raped me. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. And you can hear that and think, oh, this girl's just so dumb, like clearly blah, 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 blah. And I could sit there all day long and be like, no, I met them through mutual friends and they had women that vouched for them and I met them at this place and I blah, blah, blah. And I can defend myself all day long and explain to you why I didn't deserve to be fucking abused and I didn't want to be abused. Like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's a waste of oxygen. Just like you. You can see hundreds and hundreds of the same patterns. It's always the same patterns. These men act the exact same way. They abuse the same way. They manipulate the same way. They lie the same way. It's like there's a literal textbook that they are following for narcissism. It's insane, okay? They're born entitled. That's how they're gonna act. They're not gonna act that way around you. And even every single one of my abusers, I have gone publicly and told everybody on my Instagram story to stay away from these men and exactly what they have done to me. And you want to know what? Nothing happened to them. Nothing came of it. You want to know why? Because even when women come out and tell men the horrible things that their friends are doing to them, they don't give a fuck because it doesn't affect them. Amazing example of this is that 4 years ago, I was dating a guy. Great guy, great friends, amazing, everything's good. He never gave me any idea that he would be a bad guy. He had a best friend, and I was told that I should befriend his best friend because that guy was very lonely. He was very lonely, had a hard time dating. So I befriend this guy. I text him and I say, hey, I heard you're going through a hard time right now. I heard you're lonely. Like, I just want to know you can come to me anytime you need to talk to somebody. One of the first things that this guy asks me is if all goth girls are kinky. I thought, major red flag, that's a really weird...
No, ma'am. The first red flag was your boyfriend offering you to be a companion or a friend to his lonely, toxic friend. You can't tell me that he didn't know how his friend was. Friends talk to each other. So why doesn't he be his friend's companion? Like, why doesn't, like, that was the first red flag. Your boyfriend is not your boyfriend. Like, he's trying to pimp you out to his friend.
Question to ask your best friend's girlfriend. I brush that off. I'm like, okay, whatever, one weird thing, okay, I'm moving on. And then like a couple days later, this man sends me a text message saying he had a wet dream about me. And I thought, wow, this guy is a serious creep. And I went to my boyfriend and I say, hey, this guy is a serious creep. Do you want to know what he did? He went to his friend and said, hey, don't be a creep to my girlfriend. And they remained best friends.
Ladies, men will also do this dumb shit just to see if you're going to cheat on them. So he might have had that man to do that on purpose to see if she was going to actually say something and tell.
He and I broke up. I wanted to be on good terms, and I was like, hey, your birthday's coming up. I know that we're broken up, but I want to make your birthday special. I'll do that for you. So I go to the grocery store, I get all these supplies, I bring them to his house, and I told him before I got there, I said, hey, I don't want to like hook up or anything. That's not why I'm here. I just want to give you a special day. He agrees with me. He raped me that night. I went around to every single one of his male friends personally, and I told them exactly what happened. I have proof for it. Nothing changed. And you know what? It's funny. His best friend just recently went to jail for having child material on his phone and his laptop. People still to this day call both of those guys good guys. When that other guy, you know, it came out that he had been arrested, every single one of his male friends came out and said, oh, I never would have expected this. I had no idea. He didn't give any signs. He didn't. I told all of you that he was a creep to me. Yeah, maybe he did something small, but those small behaviors are testing the waters for bold behaviors. Like, men don't care. Men literally don't care. Oh, and get this. I was actually talking to this guy recently who I had no idea was mutuals with the guy that went to jail, right? So one day that happened to come up and he was like, oh yeah, I know that guy, like we were really close. It's crazy that that happened. And I'm like, of course you think it's crazy that that happened. But he starts getting calls and text messages from the guy that's in jail. And I'm like, you're not gonna like talk to him, are you? And he was like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. They talk regularly. He talks to him. Then the guy in jail says, oh, they're framing me. I didn't do anything. And men believe it. They just believe it. They know what they're doing is wrong. Doesn't matter. Until it starts affecting their actual reputation in like a legal way, they don't give a fuck.
Again, you trying to do stuff for them ladies and being nice to them for no reason is going to get you taken out. It's going to get you raped. Stop being nice. Go look up the etymology of the word nice. If you don't want to look it up, just look up at the screen and read what nice means. It means ignorant, not knowing, stupid. That's what you are being when you're trying to be helpful and trying to be a decent human to these people who don't like you. They don't like you. He used his penis as a weapon to get back at her for breaking up with him because he doesn't like her. They use it as a weapon. He wanted to traumatize her with it. Stop being nice, which originally meant stupid, dumb, ignorant, or not knowing.
Hear it for the band of the year.
I love, bro. I'm not a good person. You know, fuck about shit, bro. My grandma died, I fucking laughed, man. Fuck that bitch, boy. I don't give no fuck about her. You got me fucked up. They think I give a fuck about shit in my life? I don't give a fuck about man. Fuck that lady. Yeah, fuck that lady, boy. That bitch go right in hell. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck, boy? On everything I fucking love. You finna see this shit come out too. Cause you causing it too. I swear to God. And you don't even know when it's gonna come. I'm still gonna need stop bitch for the night.
The shit that these men are doing, I could not imagine. It's like, I'm not victim blaming. I would never. I need y'all to get violent. I need y'all to get violent and be comfortable with violence, because that has kept me safe all of my life. There is no fucking way. I'm watching video after video after video after video, and I'm like, wait. I know in some states you can't have a gun, but in every state you can have bear mace. Every state you can have a torch and an aerosol can. Those are basic. Basic. The unhinged shit that I would do to some of these men. Oh my God, do y'all not have crazy girlfriends? Because all my bitches are nuts. Like, oh my God, I don't understand. I'm trying to understand. I need y'all to start taking self-defense classes. I need y'all to get the bat and wrap the bitch in barbed wire and keep it next to your bed every night. I'm not understanding this. This is heartbreaking, but it is also disturbing as fuck. What is going on? Why aren't these men afraid of you like they are of me? Because I don't fucking play that. I know that y'all, not everybody can have a gun. I get that. But everybody can have a knife. Everybody can have some type of a weapon. Like, these men got to go to sleep. Do you know what you can do with a frying pan at 4 a.m.?
Watch, as a black man, watch the reason why these white boys act up with their girlfriend. I seen a dude that, you know, he was kicked out of his girlfriend's apartment. She had a hidden camera, and he was naked, wiping her clothes on his butt, wiping his butt with his girlfriend's clothes. There was a dude who was mad that his girlfriend got pregnant. There's so many dudes like wanting to off themselves, and I'm like, I just want like K Michelle or some divester to just watch this shit, because they act like white men are so perfect. They act like white men are so perfect, you know. And I'm just watching this as a black man. Oh, and the interracial ones are the funniest, the best ones, bro. These white boy crash outs are like fucking hilarious, you know. And then the funny thing about it, they're no different than niggas. I mean, I think we're better than them, but you know, but the stereotype of how we can't handle rejection and that we're weak men and our masculinity is fragile and all that shit. I'm like, man, these dudes are like these non-black men are just rambling on about like, man, I think you're a selfish woman. Like, why do I have to do X, Y, Z, and you know, I have to give up what I'm doing, but when I need you, you never respond. It's like, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing about other races of men being better than black men, because you can't name it. You can't name the category. They're not even better fathers than us. And I'm a childless black man. You know, and that's the thing that should be making other races of men feel less of a man. But it's kind of weird. They don't really seem to care, which is interesting, because it's like, you know, for, you know, the so-called lowly black man who's a failure, doesn't have an education, you know, working a minimum job or, you know, or whatnot, you know, he's a better father than the Indian guy who's a corporate exec, or, or any kind of corporate guy, any type of, you know, dude who is not getting his hands dirty but makes good money. It's like, it's kind of interesting how other races of men, like, they don't seem to care almost like it's a stereotype, not a stereotype, but it's almost like it's a statistic that's only passed around in the black community, but other races and people don't care. Just my my thought on that.
Let's hear it for the band of the year.
You keep fucking arguing! You brought it back up. Just shut the fuck up! So if I drink one beer on the drive fucking home, is it gonna show up on my fucking breathalyzer test? No,
but you're
whatever
already...
the fuck I drank on the fucking drive.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're fucking dumb. Why do you have to cancel all the fucking fun
Because
out
I don't
for
want you
this?
drinking and driving?
Yeah, we're still having fucking fun, are we not?
At me.
No, we're not now.
Stop
this is
yelling
no
at
longer
me.
fun.
Why are you yelling at me?
Do your fucking duties. Do not come home like this again, or you're never gonna fucking learn.
What are you talking? Why are you talking
Do
like
the
that?
dishes. Clean
No!
it.
I just got home.
I don't care.
What
Don't
is my
fucking speak
duty?
to me. Shut the fuck up. Get out of the house. Now.
No.
This is how we're doing this.
Why is this?
Leave.
Why is it?
I just worked 8 hours.
Not your property, and I'm not like your slave. I'm about to be your property.
Yep. So shut the fuck up and get out of my face. I do not like you right now. I want to fuck you up. Get out.
Stop. I was gonna give you some space, and you locked the door in my face.
Let's hear it for the band of the year.
My mom was always there for me. Exactly, dumb bitch. That's what I just said, you stupid fucking retard. God, why is it always about you? Why? Why does everything always gotta be about you?
You just said you don't understand what it's like to have a mother that's always there for you. That's what you
That I said exactly, because you do have a mom that's always there for you, dumbass, and a dad that was.
wanted was to be left alone, and you kept bothering me. All I wanted was to be left alone. All I wanted was to be left alone.
You stupid bitch!
I don't care. All I wanted was to be left alone, and you have to be all in my face. Why? All I wanted was to be left alone.
You see what I'm talking about?
All I wanted was to be left alone.
She doesn't care even.
All I wanted was to be left alone. Why can't I be left alone?
Because you're trying to kill yourself.
No, I'm not, you fucking psycho-ass bitch! It's because you want control on me! You want fucking control!
You already see it, Rick. I don't care.
Let's hear it for the band of the year.
And the moment I lose your fucking keys, you don't respect me! You did this! Done with it! Somebody puts it like a fucking trial!
Hey, the man of the year trend is just more proof that men are the problem. I mean, y'all mad at that? And stop gaslighting these women by asking them the question, where y'all meeting these men? And then they respond to you saying it's y'all homeboys. Because it is y'all homeboys. It is men homeboys. And are you dating men? Well, some of y'all are dating men, but are the majority of men, dating men? How you know what your homeboys act behind closed doors? You don't know that. And then if we talk about the men in your family, I guarantee a lot of the men in your family were doing women wrong, cheating on women and stuff like that. Probably having a good woman, probably talking to his woman, or acting like he very respectful in public when they step out, but when they get to their house, it's a whole different story. When they get back home, it's a whole different story. So please stop asking women, where y'all meeting these type of guys, bro? Because half of you dudes that's asking these women where they find these type of men, bro, you are the type of man that found her. You are the exact same man that they're making this trend about. Stop lying. Stop acting like you ain't ever did a woman wrong and stuff like that. That y'all be trying to gaslight these women.
Where are y'all finding these guys? I'm so confused. I don't know a single guy.
I say this with peace and love, but yes, you do know men like this. They are your brothers. They are your best friends of 10 years. They're the guys you go to lunch with. They're the guys you get coffee with. They're the guys you play golf with. They're the guys you play video games with. They're the guys you play cards with. They're the guys that you work with. They're the guys you grab a beer with after work. They are your friends. You don't know how they treat women because you don't ask. You don't know how they treat their girlfriend because you don't hang out with them when they're with their girlfriend. You don't hang out with them in those intimate moments at night. You are not there. But these guys you do know very well. And no, you're not going to be there in those intimate moments at night. You're not going to be there in the middle of the text messages. But you can ask questions. But a lot of you don't. And frankly, I think a lot of you don't because you're afraid of the answers you might get. It's easy to ask a guy, hey, do you hate women? And maybe he'll say no. Most likely he'll say no. He would be an idiot if he said yes. But what you don't ask is why their last relationship didn't work. When he makes a comment about that woman on TV, you don't correct him. And when you don't correct him, he thinks it's okay. 1 out of 4 women experience SA in their lifetimes, yet men claim they don't know any men who would do that. None. When that is literally not possible. And some of you stay friends with men who continuously cheat on their partners or continuously hurt women, and that's on you. So yes, these men do exist, and they exist in closer proximity to you than you'd like to realize. And many women have the bruises to prove
real
it.
comical when that guy got on here for the Man of the Year trend and he was like saying, ladies, where are you guys finding these men? Like, this is insane. Those men are all around you. Those men are your homeboys, your friends, your brothers, your cousins, your dads, your sons, if you have them. They're everywhere. And that's not me saying that that is all men, but it is the ones closest to some of y'all. I once told this guy that I was dating that I know so many amazing women. And I feel like there are so many good single women because I'm friends with some, right? Because men always want to say, oh, it's so hard to find a good woman. It's so hard to find a good woman. I know plenty of great women that happen to be single. So to me, it's not really that hard to find a good woman. And his response was, well, you don't know how your friends are in romantic relationships. And while that may be true, I find that hard to believe that my friends would not be good romantic partners just because I know who they are to their core, right? And women, we talk about a lot. We get very in depth and we learn each other. I don't know if men really get to know each other to that level, hence with this trend. But it made me think the same thing because I've definitely dated some guys where friends and family of his would probably be like, oh, he's such a great guy. He's amazing. What a good guy. Yeah. To y'all, yeah, he is a great guy. But if you don't know this person on another deeper level, there's sides y'all are never gonna see. Never gonna see. It just goes to show people really don't know what their friends are like in romantic relationships, how they treat the person that they are closest to. And unfortunately, there are a lot of unhealed people out here on this earth dating that should not be dating, that should be in therapy, working on themselves. A man could be a great son, a great friend, a great father even, and not a good romantic partner. And I'm speaking on men because we're talking about the Man of the Year trend. Again, this is not all men.
So when she says a good woman, I think that's really subjective. Just like when men say a good man, in their mind, good is a man that isn't beating on you in front of them, that isn't cheating on you, that they know of. A man that is paying 50-50, that's a good man to some women. To some men, but some men are good if they help you clean up the house to some of these men. But a good woman in women's eyes isn't necessarily a good woman, really. Like, to me, a good woman isn't a woman that's going to cook and clean and raise your kids and not argue with you and be sweet and submissive and all the time for no reason. I think to a lot of women, that's their definition of a good woman. Like, to me, that is a stupid woman. That's a dumb woman. That's a enslaved, captured woman that doesn't have autonomy. Like, a lot of women's definition of a good woman is just, I'm just going to have sex with you and I'm not going to cheat on you while you're cheating on me because I'm a ride or die. Like, that's not a good woman to me. Like, most of the time when women are talking about a good woman, they're talking about servitude and what they can do for a man, and they call that a good woman. I don't think that's a good woman. I think I'm a good woman. I think I have my own mind. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I cook when I want to cook. I will listen to my husband when he listens to me. If he doesn't listen to me, I'm not listening to him. I give the same. I'm a Virgo, y'all know that. So I give not just men or my husband or my sons or my mom or anybody. I give everybody the same energy they give me. And to a lot of people, they feel like I'm a bitch, like, because I give them back the same energy they give me and they don't realize it. They just think I'm being a bitch, not knowing that I'm mirroring you. Like, I'm like literally doing what you do to me to you. Like, if you go days without texting me or hours without texting me, the next time you text me, I'm a Virgo. I'm going to remember that. I'm just not going to text you back for hours or days just because that's what you did to me. If you don't call me for weeks and months, I'm not going to call or text you for weeks and months. If you don't want to go out with me, I don't want to go out with you. Like, if you don't want to listen to my advice, I'm not going to listen to your raggedy advice. My advice is actually good. Like, so let's get back to it.
If you're like me, you've seen this man of the year trend and you've seen all of these women posting these absolutely diabolical text messages that they've gotten from their boyfriends, husbands, love interest and all of that. But there was a man who posted a video where he was like, I don't know, where do y'all find these men? I don't know a single guy like this. Like, what rock are y'all finding these men out of? And my answer is your group chat. The thing about it is, what I don't think he understands is the concept of duality and how somebody can be one way in front of one person and another way in front of the other. Much like when you go on a guy's night and how you probably curse like a sailor and you drink like a fish and you're chasing women and all that, but you never let your mom see you do all that. Your mom doesn't even think you curse. She thinks you're a saint because you have upheld this image in front of this particular person. People do that all the time. So why is it such a crazy concept that some men are absolutely nasty, rude, mean, malicious, toxic, all those things in front of the one person who knows them best and different around everybody else? I don't care how many frat parties you went to with that man. You've only seen that man when he was in a good mood, when he wanted to party, when he wanted to hang out, when he wanted to blow off some steam. You haven't seen that man in any other context, and that's why you don't know him. One of the best pieces of advice my daddy ever gave me is that you don't know a man until you've seen him angry. And 9 times out of 10, most of you haven't even seen your homeboy angry. And until you do, you don't know what that man is capable of.
I seen this little man of the year trend, and on the black side of TikTok, it's all of the same old, like, horrible men, like, oh, I cheated, but you shouldn't have treated me like that, trying to gaslight, manipulate, blah, 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 blah. But on the white side of TikTok, oh my God, some of these white men make Heaven's Fallen Angel look like an activist. They make Heaven's Fallen Angel, the biggest fallen angel, look like a fairy over there. That white man looked at that girl while they was in the bed and said, you have to do whatever I want you to do in this bed or I can end you. I'm stronger than you. I can literally just end you. What is going on? Why do white men, when they don't get what they want, they get so self-destructive and they ready to end it all for everybody in the room? What? I know black men could be bad sometimes, but Jesus Christ. And another thing I realized, the men started their side of the trend, right? And they talking about man of the year, but they doing the women. And they showing the crazy, narcissistic, insane things that women doing. And this just goes to show that this whole gender war on this app is always going to end bad. Because it's always going to be evidence on both sides that you have narcissistic, evil, unloyal, cheating, nasty, demonic people in this world. But my whole thing is, I went through an abusive relationship. I went through women who was going for anything. I went through women who don't know what to say out their mouth, that don't know how to respect a man. I went through women that tried to take advantage for my kindness. But at the end of the day, I'm not using none of that stuff to the new person that I meet. Every time I meet a new person, it's a clean slate. Y'all gotta stop living in your past and let these things go. Eat some mushrooms or something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. But y'all not living y'all life right. I go in every situation optimistic. Why would you go to a party thinking, oh my God, I'm about to have, it's supposed to just be so, it's about to make me so anxious. People are so violent. Oh my God, I'm about to meet a new woman. Let me make sure she's loyal. Let me make sure she's not abusive. Like, you sound like a...
So this man is trying to make it seem like the white men are worse than the black men from what he's saying on the camera, but we all know that that's not true. The only difference is white men have a lot more power overall globally than black men, but men globally are doing the same things. They are taking their families out. They're taking their kids out, their wives, their mothers. They're raping their daughters, their sisters, their mothers globally. All you have to do is go look it up, go study it, stats. I'm a big fan of like investigation ID and forensics and, stuff like that. shows like that, and it is men of every race. If you go look at the show, I think it's on YouTube still, For My Man or For Her Man, it's all black people on there. It's all black men that are committing the crimes, and of course it's black women that are following them. Yeah, don't let people like this fool you. It's all races of men. Men just commit crime globally. That's all I have to say.
Hear it for the man of the year.
Who broke now, bitch? I don't need your fucking money, ho. I keeps money, bitch. Remember that shit, motherfucker. The fuck you think I am, ho? I keep money, bitch, so fuck off.
Let's hear it for the man of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, good for you.
Are you done?
No, I'm not. Because you made this a point.
Never did. All I did
You
was ask
did.
you to clean
No,
your piss.
you did.
Okay, so let's make my point very fucking clear. I want you to clean your piss off of the floor in the corner by the dresser, which you just did, all in your slippers, all over your sweats.
All over my sweats.
Yes.
I'm degenerate. I'm nasty. You're big geek. Whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Good for you.
Don't care. Just clean it off the floor. That's all I'm asking. There is bleach with cleaner with bleach right behind you. Okay.
Shit on me.
No, I asked you to do a
No,
simple
no,
thing.
no.
I asked you to clean up after yourself.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
it.
And I was gonna do that regardless.
When?
But for you to...
Hours later? Because you went back to bed.
Yeah, no shit. Because
Okay.
I was physically intoxicated. But
Yes.
for you to...
This isn't about a blame game, okay?
I didn't say it was a blame game.
Okay, this doesn't matter.
You did all that shit.
Did what?
So
I
don't-
didn't pee on the
No,
floor.
no. I get it. You didn't pee on the floor. No, I get it. But for you to physically be like, everything that I put on you is on you.
I never said that. I asked you to clean
Is
your
it
piss off
not?
the floor. Why are you yelling? Again.
And now it's, why am I?
Yes, because you want to invite everybody in the household into
I
whatever.
didn't
it is.
invite anybody
So
in the household.
you are
to-
by yelling. You are by yelling.
And I am. Okay, so
Have-
we
if you
can
wanna-
have a...
If you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation, but we're going to have it level-headedly and quietly because it is 5 o'clock in the morning.
I've been trying to have that since the beginning of the moment. And
I don't want to have a conversation until you clean your literal fucking piss off the floor.
Michaela, I would literally clean this whole house because
I
all
don't care about the whole house.
No.
Videos where one dude cheated by getting with his own cousin, and then one dude cheated by getting with his own sister. And then I saw one where the dude texted his girl and he was like, well, at least I cheated on you with a guy and not a girl. Like, be who you are. It's Pride Month, yes, but that doesn't make it better that it was with a dude. It's still cheating. But then there are actually some like evil ass people out there. There was one where the dude texted the girl. He was like, you're lucky I just didn't you. Like, that text alone has set back men for generations, because who would say something like that? Who would think something like that? And look, I'm here to call a spade, alright? I'm not here to pander to one side or the other, but like, some of these dudes actually just pure evil. Because relationships, they can be rocky. We all know that. You can be on horrible terms, but like, some of the stuff, like some of the posts I've seen of what these dudes have been saying, it's like, damn. Like, I would never think of saying something like that.
I like one video. Now, all I see on my For You is, let's hear it for the man of the year. Hey, man, some of y'all men's need to be stopped. Dare I say put down? I don't know. I don't know. Some of y'all are like Beelzebub incarnates. I've seen all kinds of abuse, physical, emotional, all of it. Like, oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? And while I will say TikTok is probably showing all the bad ones, because that's probably all that's getting put on here. Like, here's the ratio. If I've seen 100, no exaggeration, 100 negative Man of the Year trend videos, I maybe have seen 1 or 2 positive ones. Granted, there's gonna be more negative ones to begin with because that's gonna be more shocking. But like, damn, don't nobody want to brag on that nigga? Golly.
Let's hear it for the man of the year.
That's cute. I do got a license. But hey, you know everything, right? You want me to pull up? I'm gonna put a 9 through your fucking head.
Let's hear it for the man of the year.
So are you gonna fix it or not? Hello?
With how you're treating me, I don't want to fix it right now.
Are you going to fix it?
I just
yes
told
or
you.
no?
With how you're treating me, I don't
Yes
want
or
to.
No question. It's a yes or no question.
No.
Are you going to fix
No.
it? Yes or no?
Not right now, no.
No.
I just said no.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about in our relationship. Are you going to fix it? Yes or no?
Are you going to fix it? Yes or no?
Answer my question. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
No, it's yes or no. I'm not sure if you're stupid and can't hear me here.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Or no.
Yes or no?
Correct. So answer the question. Yes.
Yeah.
Or no.
My answer is yeah.
No, the answer is either yes or no. I'm not sure how you're stupid enough to not understand that. You're
No,
pretty smart.
I understand, but I don't have to fucking say the exact words you want me to say.
No, I'm asking you to do that if you're going to respect me and you're going to answer yes
Me
or no.
saying yeah is not disrespecting you.
I'm asking you to answer the question yes or no, and you're blatantly saying yeah. Answer the question yes or no.
Stop demanding shit from me. I already gave you my answer. You can't control me.
Hold on. I gotta take this phone call.
This man of the year trend, I don't know if everybody see it on their For You page, but I see it on mine. It just proves my point about everything I say. Y'all get mad when someone is talking about how you should treat a woman. Then you call me a panderer. That's one. Then you say that I don't care about men's mental health awareness. That's a cop-out. That's two. And once again, to this month, to the people that are going through that, man, talk to God. Go to therapy. But sitting here getting mad because somebody just defends women, bro, it's just really strange. But seeing this trend, bro, it's sad. Because it is some horrendous ones. And then they got the women. Like, I would never want to be that kind of man. And, bro, I get people say never. But seriously, like, I don't want to be that person, bro. I don't. With everything that's going on in the world right now, bro, we got to be a bit more understanding and comprehensive when it comes to a woman's feelings, man. A woman's wants, needs. We act like it's hard for them to understand. Hey, I'm doing this. I'm going through this. They want us to talk to them, right? So why can't we do the same? Sometimes I really just pray for this generation to understand comprehension and awareness and understanding. And knowing, being that way, it's not right. That's all I gotta say about this trend.
Let's hear it for the man of the year.
Why? Because you don't fucking sell. Because your broke ass couldn't pay fucking $50. Don't fucking say shit to
I
me.
actually did though.
Well,
That's
your
crazy.
fault, then. Maybe it's fucking Witter's dumbass baby.
Okay.
How would you like him as a fucking boyfriend?
I could care less at this point.
Right. Can't wait till this fucking dumbass baby's born, bro. Fuck you, Jamie. Wanna be a fucking asshole? I can be an asshole too, bro. Fuck you. You don't fucking deserve to have a fucking baby by me, bro. Who the fuck you texting now, Jonathan? Your fucking daddy? Maybe your mom? Your best friend? Your bitch ass other friends? Ones that don't even give a fuck about you? Why they show up fucking 3 hours late? Nigga, nobody cares about you either, bro.
I don't care.
You obviously do.
I don't.
You lie about that shit.
I don't care.
Let's hear it for the man of the year.
I don't fucking help you. You don't fucking help me. You don't fucking
I don't want to be with you, dude. You're fucking miserable.
I'm not miserable, dude. You walked in miserable. You are miserable.
I'm miserable because of you, because you make my life miserable.
How is that? How is that? By helping you?
By fucking following me home, fighting with me all day since Friday the 13th, following
you home?
Following me because I fucking saw you showing up at my apartment all fucking drunk, putting your fucking hands on me fucking twice since then, fucking pushing me on the couch, yelling at me right now. I just recorded you. I just recorded you.
What about all the verbal abuse?
What verbal abuse, Chris? What verbal abuse?
What verbal abuse?
You're a fucking narcissist.
You're really gonna deny yourself and say you don't do anything to me? Show all the text messages you send me. Say all the stuff you say to me too. Make sure you put that on record too.
For the man of the year.
Then why are you texting your
Bro,
ex?
because I already told you, bro, I was hallucinating that night and I thought she texted me, so I had texted her in the morning. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Mistakes happen. You know what I said?
It's not no damn mistake to text your fucking ex.
Bro, it was a checkup, bro.
Like, come on, bro. I have never hallucinating in all my years. I've heard of, and I've thought of a lot of excuses. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that one is just new. I've never. You have to have reached a certain level of desperation for that to even come out of your mouth. Realistically, hallucinate. And the thing about it is, and I really don't think a lot of people realize it, but it doesn't even have to get this deep. If you keep going back and forth, right, you're in a toxic situation, you're giving this individual the platform to come up with new things. Like, it comes a point in time, and I'm telling you this right, listen, I promise you, I pinky promise you, they will never admit that they're wrong. Man or woman, I've seen it on both sides. You can go on ahead and find your hardcore evidence all you want to, but if you've let that person slide before, the excuses will come. I'm just letting you know.
Ladies, I need you to hear me and hear me now. I know a lot of y'all will get pissed off about what I'm about to say because I do believe a lot of us do have narcissistic tendencies also. When you are dating a man and he's texting his ex or even messing with other women, you cannot stop him. He does not belong to you. Just because you're sleeping with him does not mean that you own him and that you have your own personal person to have sex with or do whatever you want them to do. That's not how it's going to work. They are going to cheat. They are going to text their exes because they can, because they know that you don't own them, but you think that you own them and they think that they own you. But it's not true. Even though you're being faithful, they're not going to feel like they have an obligation to be faithful to you. And that's before, during, and after your relationship or your marriage.
For the man of the year.
With whatever I wanted to wear, there wouldn't have even been a problem.
No
one tells me what to fucking wear, Steven. I don't care how long we've been together. It's not about respect. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I don't care if you have a problem with it. I'm gonna wear it. That fucking respect shit is bullshit. I don't care. That's insecure as fuck.
Okay, no, but listen to me. Listen to me. There is boundaries in relationships. There is shit that you don't do in relationships.
Yeah, like cheat?
Yeah, and I apologize for that. And I said sorry. And if you don't let me live it down, then I told you a long time ago, let's just fucking break up then.
Then why don't we just break up then?
It's never about boundaries. It's never about respect, ladies. It's always about control. Just look at Afghanistan. Those women were covered from head to toe, and they still wasn't enough. Their eyes were showing, and the men didn't like that. It still wasn't enough. They didn't want them talking in public. That wasn't enough. They didn't want them going to school. They just don't like women and don't want women to be seen or heard. Never change what you like wearing for a man. It's just they don't want you to be seen. They feel like if you dress less sexy, that man won't look at you. That man won't want to grape you or have sex with you. That's a lie. They know that's a lie because, once again, I've showed this in my video. There is a museum. What she was wearing, I think that was the name of it, or what was she wearing, or something like that. It's here on TikTok. There's a whole museum of what people were wearing when they got raped by men.
They showed a diaper. They showed a onesie. They showed little kids' pajamas. They showed women that were wearing scrubs, women that were wearing long dresses. So never let a man tell you what to wear.
You really need to research this. A way a woman treats a man is going to reflect how a man acts. And you are a spoiled ass fucking brat, and you don't deserve shit. I wish your fucking family would have fucking swallowed you, because you don't deserve shit.
Let's hear it for the band of the year.
Because every single time that you start saying some stupid shit, I'm about to fucking just start hitting you.
Really?
You keep saying some stupid ass shit.
You're gonna start hitting me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's the only fucking way you'll fucking learn, I guess.
I'm not an animal.
Okay, well fucking stop acting like one. Stop fucking walking around. What if I beat you?
You just punched me in my leg twice.
Then shut the fuck up. Like, just shut your fucking big ass fucking hard-headed fucking goddamn fucking mouth. You always fucking have to fucking try to win. You don't respect me.
The band of the year.
A lot of dudes would be surprised that the man of the year is one of their homeboys. The amount of men that were so shocked by some of the text messages they were seeing, some of the recordings they were seeing. I would have been one of them too if a couple years ago I didn't witness it for myself. My homeboy going off on his girl during postpartum, like completely off his rocker. And the thing we need to realize is, just because our homeboys are cool with us, don't mean they cool at home with their girl. When we go to work, we have a certain persona. We have a professional conduct. But when we go home, we could be a completely different person. It's the same way. Your boy talks to you, y'all talk about different morals, different things that you would never do. Like, some of us would be like, nah, my mans would never. He would never put his hands on a woman. He would never scream at his girl like that. I ain't never seen him do anything like that. He don't even talk to me like that. His temperament be chill. But the woman knows another side of that man. You don't know a man until you see his day to day. Until you see the moments that aren't so glamorous, where he's not performing, where if something falls on the floor and it breaks, how does he react? If his team loses, is he on an emotional tirade the whole time? Because there is some dudes like that. When he doesn't get what he wants, can he control himself? Can he not be petty? The man of the year, it's so many men out there like this. And they do it during postpartum too. It comes out during postpartum too, because the level of responsibility goes up. When the level of responsibility goes up, forget about it.
Just checking in to see if you ladies still think that men are supposed to be protectors after seeing all of these videos. This is just a handful. All you have to do is go to TikTok for yourself and type in Man of the Year Challenge, and you will see hundreds, if not thousands, of women sharing their stories. And of course, men had to try to make their own trend and say Woman of the Year and show toxic women. I'm not saying women cannot be toxic and are not toxic, but for the most part, a lot more men are like this than women.
Let's hear it for the band of the year.
I'd love to just knock you the fuck out right now. I would. I'd love to. I'd love it.
Should I call the cops?
I'd love to. God, I'd love to.
What is wrong with you?
You're disgusting! You're despicable! Fucking trash! You should be in the fucking back! Fucking Drew! Treat you as well as I've treated you, and then you do give me nothing in return. Alright, shut up. There's a fucking kid. I want to knock you the fuck out. I wish I could spot you on the fucking highway right now. I hate you, nasty fucking cunt. Nasty. You are my mom. You're just like her. My mom's a shitty fucking wife to my dad, and you'd be a shitty fucking wife to me. Because you just fucking do whatever the fuck you want, and I do whatever. I do everything, take care of everything for you, and you don't do shit. That's what you want.
What do you take care of for me?
You don't want to take responsibility for
What do you take care of for me?
Dude. Whatever you want.
Yeah, nothing.
You're a narcissist, dude. Do you fucking hear yourself?
Do you hear yourself?
Do you? You don't.
I'm actually scared you're gonna hit me.
You fucking should be.
Take me home.
I'm about to knock those fucking glasses off your fucking fat face, dude. God. You're despicable. I wish I could spit on you. Like, you're disgusting. How much of a fucking manipulator you are. How toxic you are.
I didn't get the better out of the deal. I got cheated on. And then I got...
Loser. What do you think that I got out of the deal? I got to date a loser for 12 months.
I'm not a loser.
A loser who just talks shit on me. You're a fucking loser. You literally couldn't afford to live on your own without me.
No, I could have.
No, you couldn't have. You could have afforded to live in, like, I don't know, like a fucking, I don't know, one of those, like, Mexican immigrant homes where there's, like, 30 people in, like, one bedroom. Like, yeah, I'm sure you could have afforded that.
Okay.
So, like, keep laughing. Like, I will literally throw your shit out of this house if you keep fucking talking to me.
Okay, I won't talk to you anymore. It's fine.
Then shut the fuck up and get that smug little grin off your face. You're a fucking loser. You're an ant in the world.
Okay.
Like, just shut up.
Okay.
Leave me the fuck alone. You have been a parasite on my life. You have damaged me beyond belief. Nobody will ever know all the things that you've done to me. All the ways that you've hurt me. You get to have the upper ground and an upper hand, and everybody will buy into your little vision, I'm sure.
Okay.
So I have neither the time or the energy or the inclination to twist the narrative around like you. But the last thing I need you to do on top of that is just continue taking advantage of me like this.
I'm not taking advantage.
Then shut up and keep your head down, or you will be gone. You have no rights. You are nothing.
Okay.
So stop. I'm sure you're probably recording this so you can, I don't know, play it to all your friends and make me look like a bad guy.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Tell me.
I'm sorry, but this is an important moment in our...
If you go to bed, I won't be home for an hour and a half. Put the dog away.
Okay.
That is right where I was standing. I was frozen here, unable to make a simple decision.
You accomplish this basic task.
I almost got crushed by an air conditioner.
Yes, I'm capable.
There's a lot of things you should supposedly be capable of. You failed to do. So, think you can handle this one?
GD, your brain is broken.
Let's hear it. All you have to do is take a pill. It's not that deep. You knew how cold I was from the beginning, so this ain't no surprise. Okay, so you knew he wasn't shit from the beginning. Okay, heard. Mentally and physically, it wouldn't bother me, so that's a horrible play. You know what I've done in the past. The difference between you agreeing with me and me agreeing with you is completely different. Your decision is lifelong. Mine is an emotional impact that you will get over with time. I don't know. And then he proceeded to say you'd rather have a kid with bad timing and deal with the situation alone rather than have a temporary emotional impact to secure a real future with someone who genuinely gives a damn, because I don't give a damn about you. That's basically what he's saying. And what you mean, single mom of 5? What does the first comment say? At some point, we have to take some minuscule amount of accountability. Close your legs and lock them shut. Go to the clinic. Well, it's too late now. Never mind. But you tripped out. You decided to bring another life into your BS. It's like you allergic to accountability. It's like you just don't care. Like, you don't care. Like, why would you post this? Because he's obviously telling you, hey, take a pill while you can. And he even said you been knew he ain't shit. You posting this just make you look bad. Like, obviously he ain't shit. Obviously. But you knew that.
These men are out here telling y'all that they don't like you, to close your legs. They have 4 kids, 4 or 5 kids that they don't take care of, and you still decide to bring their spawn onto the planet. Where is the accountability, ladies? Like, you knew before you got pregnant, before you start dealing with him, that he was toxic. As a matter of fact, a lot of women are actually attracted to men who are toxic. They see that and they are attracted to it. And then they get mad when men tell them, y'all are attracted to Pookies and Ray Rays, which is most of them. And the ones that are saying y'all are attracted to Pookies and Ray Rays are the Pookies and Ray Rays, and they don't count themselves in that number because they're narcissists and they think they're better than the other ones. But yeah, like, I don't care about trying to hold men accountable over here. Like, I'm telling y'all that the stuff that we as women are doing is putting us in dire situations. Like, men are telling the truth out here also. They lie a lot, but this man is telling the truth. And when they're telling the truth, you should listen to them. And I know women don't listen to them because they want them. When they're out here telling you we all cheat, we all get tired of the same vagina. Most of us are not going to like you even if we marry you. We just marry you because you were around at the time and you are our best option and you loved us the most. So we married you. Some of them will tell you that. And women still don't believe them. So, like, who's to blame? Like, all of these videos I'm seeing, these men have probably been talking to these women like this forever, and women are recording them and antagonizing them. And yeah, they look bad. It looks horrible. The men look horrible because they are horrible, but it's making women look a certain way also. I know y'all are trying to put men on Front Street, but it's making women look bad. Like, y'all have no kind of discernment or self-preservation mechanisms in your brain. I understand being in a relationship and you're working on your way of getting out. You're trying to escape and you're not there for like 30, 20 years. But like, these women, y'all.
Hear it for the band of the year.
And since you want to play with me, bitch, I will have my sisters, all fucking 5 of them, pull up to your mama's address right now, bitch. Since you want to fucking play with me and think I'm a fucking joke, you stupid little dumbass little girl.
So, in conclusion, I just want to say, ladies, please keep sharing these videos, keep subscribing, because us seeing our numbers go up is letting us know that our voices are valued. Is letting us know that y'all hear us and that you care about other women when you share, when you subscribe. Please start your own channels this year. I will support all of you. If you have any questions, my email is in my description. It should be. Email me if you have any questions on how you could start your own channel. I'll be happy to help you. Yeah. It's women out here that are still dating and procreating with and marrying men like this and still not seeing the red flags. And some women are seeing the red flags and just not having that self-preservation like that's naturally in them. It's just not working for some reason. And like Princella always says, she thinks it's because women are sleeping with men and that the Lulu juice is getting to their brain, that baby batter is getting to their brain and making them like this. It's really making them like just put everything to the side, put their lives in danger. Like, if you're with one of these men, you're not just putting your life in danger, you're putting everybody around you in danger. A good example of that would be Jennifer Hudson's sister. For those of you who don't know, some years back, her sister's baby's father or dad, he killed or unalived her sister, her nephew, and her mom because he was having relationship issues with her sister. He killed her entire family, basically. And I think maybe her brother, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she had a brother, I'm not sure. But yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. When these men want to hurt you as a woman, even if they cheated on you or even if they were beating you and you just were trying to get out and save your own life, they don't like you, but they don't want you to be happy. And sometimes they don't even want you to be alive. And sometimes instead of taking you out, they will take out the people that you love. just to hurt you, because they know how bad that will hurt you, and they get pleasure from that. And when y'all are crying in these relationships because they hurt you, you just lost a baby, and they don't know how to react to it because they're not connected to that baby. That baby grew inside of you. They may have helped create that baby a little bit by just giving you their baby batter, but they're not connected to that baby like you are. So they really don't have those same feelings about that baby. There's video on top of video on top of video showing you that these men get jealous of women when these babies are born and she has to give her attention to that baby and not him. These men get jealous. That's why they can rape a 10-month-old baby. They don't have a connection to your baby like you. So y'all need to start protecting your kids. If you see that the man that you decided to have a kid with has anger issues towards you, he's going to have those same issues times 10 when you have that baby, and those feelings may be even directed towards your baby. If he sees that you have family that loves you and is trying to protect you from him, that anger is going to be directed towards that family. So you're going to be putting your life in danger, and when he knows that you're trying to leave, it's going to get that much worse. If you don't plan it out accordingly, once you get connected to these men, if you don't move stealthily, if you don't move precisely, covering your tracks to get away, you might have to move across the country or across the world to get rid of some of these men, because once you get with them, they are going to refuse to detach from you. Even if they don't want you and don't love you or like you, some of them are going to refuse to let you go because you are doing so much for them and they're getting so much from you. So ladies, y'all be careful out here in these relationships. I suggest, as always, y'all please arm yourselves. Don't let these men know that you're armed. Don't let them know where your weapons are. If you're fearing for your life right now and you're listening to this and you have time to go get armed legally, I suggest that you do that. They will kick in your door. Like, you sleep with a weapon by your bed, in your car, in your purse, not just one weapon. You need to have them scattered throughout your house where only you know where they are, scattered in your car where only you know where they are, because they know that you're not stronger than them. These men know that you cannot overtake them physically. That's why they feel like they have all this power over you. But your power is, your ultimate power over them is not birthing you, not birthing them. And they know that. That is why they are quickly trying to change laws to force you to have their children. We just saw the story. I just did a story on Adriana Smith. They are, like always, using black women's bodies to experiment because they need to bring their children into this world. So they're going to try to bring children into the world with women who are in comas, women like that lady was on, her body was decomposing. That's why they had to take that baby out. But they're not going to stop trying. So ladies, I'm telling you now, if you get pregnant in 2025 with all of these laws being made to oppress you and subjugate you and take away your rights, something is wrong with you. If you're not sharing these videos that you're hearing of women trying to help other women, you're not pro-woman. I don't know what to tell you. Like these messages are not just for you. These messages are for women globally, because women globally right now have access to the internet. Some of them can actually speak on the internet up against giving birth to these men. In Russia, they can't anymore. I spoke on this before. In Russia, Putin has banned child-free talk. They don't want women telling other women not to have kids on the internet because their birth rates are dropping too, because women globally are becoming woke. And you know, the men in the United States have made the term woke into something to be just negative. like it's bad, because that's why they don't like to educate people in schools. That's why they're taking away CRT, burning books, because they don't want people to be woke, which is to know the truth about what's going on. So ladies, get down in the comments. When y'all comment, it helps our algorithm. It helps our channel. That's why we're always telling you to get down in the comment and talk to each other. Even if you don't say nothing, just leave like a heart or just something to let the algorithm know that you're engaging with these channels and that they're important to you. That helps us out a lot. And your shares, if you just share it to your Facebook page, any of your pages that you have women that you know are going through it, like 9 times out of 10, if you have women in your life, people that are following you that are women, they're going to be able to relate to some of these videos, to something in these videos. And even if it's just, I need to get armed, I need to protect myself, pepper spray, mace, go on YouTube, y'all. I tell y'all this, not YouTube, but Amazon. I know we're supposed to be boycotting. You can go on eBay if you want to. They have all kind of self-defense weapons on there. Pepper spray, brass knuckles are illegal, but wink wink, but they're illegal. They have all kind of stuff for you to protect yourself. And go get some. Go get you some, ladies, before they start censoring these videos. But get down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about this video. Did y'all hear about this challenge before this video? And I will talk to you ladies later. Bye.